Nehemiah chapter 4. When Shabbat heard that we were rebuilding the wall, and he became angry and was greatly incensed, he ridiculed the Jews. And in the presence of his associates and the army of Samaria, he said, "What are those feeble Jews doing? Will they restore the wall? Will they offer sacrifices? Will they finish in a day? Can they bring the stones back to life from those heaped rubble, burned as they are?" Tobiah the Ammonite, who was on his side, said, "When they are building, even a force climbing up on it would break down the wall of stones. Hear us, our God, for we are despised. Turn the insults back on their own heads. Give them over as a plunder in the land of captivity. Do not cover up the gold or blot the sins from your sight, for they have thrown insults in the face of the builders." So we rebuilt the wall till all of it reached half its height, for the people worked with all their heart. But when Shabbalat, Tobiah, the Arabs, the Ammonites, and the people of Ashdod heard that the repairs to Jerusalem's walls had gone ahead, and that the gaps were being closed, they were angry. They all plotted together to come to fight against Jerusalem, to stir up trouble against it. But we prayed to our God and posted a guard day and night to meet the threat. Meanwhile, the people in Judah said, "The strength of the laborers is giving out, and there's so much rubble that we can't rebuild the wall." Also, our enemies said, "Before they know it or see us, we'll be right there among them, and we'll kill them and put an end to the work." Then the Jews who lived near them came and told us 10 times over, "Whenever you turn, they will attack us." Therefore I stationed some of the people behind the lowest points of the wall and the exposed places, posting them as by families, with the swords, spears, and bows. After I looked the things over, I stood up and said to the nobles, the officials, the rest of the people, "Do not be afraid of them. Remember the Lord, who is great and awesome, and fight for your families, your sons and your daughters, your wives and your homes." When our enemies heard that we were aware of the plot and then gone and frustrated it, we all returned to the wall, each to our own work. From that day on, half my men did the work, while the other half were equipped with spears, shields, bows, and armor. The officers posted themselves behind all the people of Judah who were building the wall. Those who carried the material did their work with one hand and held a weapon in the other. And each of the builders wore his sword at his side as he worked. But the man who sounded the trumpet stayed with me. Then I said to the nobles, the officials, the rest of the people, "The work is extensive and is spread out, and we are widely separated from each other along the wall. Whenever you hear the sound of the trumpet, join us there. Our God will fight for us." So we continued the work with half the men holding spears from the first light dawn till the stars came out. At that time I also said to the people, "Have every man and his helper stay inside Jerusalem at night, so they can serve us as guards by night, as workers by day." Neither I, nor my brothers, nor my men, nor the guards with me took off our clothes. Each had his weapon, even when he went for water.